Last one from me. Derevyanchenko, any update on him and the IBF?
They have, the last I spoke to the IBF, that Golovkin had not even applied for the exception. So, I don't know, you know, right now it seems to me that it's heading in a certain direction, but he hasn't even applied for the exception. The other thing is, I mean, we're not, you know, people don't seem to understand this. We're not trying to keep him from walking into the ring May 5th without the IBF belt. It's not our agenda. But our agenda is the following. A motherfucker eats tainted beef when he knows he's not supposed to, gets suspended. If you think I believe he ate a whole cow, then you're really also crazy. And he gets suspended, and the guy that's sitting there and has to feed his family is somehow supposed to wait another 6 months for a guy who's on suspension? That's preposterous.
So what point
as
do you
is
say,
the whole way
I
this
gotta book
industry,
another fight
as is the whole
for
way this
Sergey?
industry treats PED abuses and failed drug tests. It seems like there are all these rules, but then everyone's so quick to like let people off the hook. If he wants to walk in the ring May 5th with the belt, that's cool. Then tell us that on May 7th, the negotiation period starts for Derevyanchenko. But you know that's not going to happen because they already announced September 15th. So I don't care whether they strip him before or they strip him after. Derevyanchenko is entitled to fight for a belt next. And I'm not talking about on May 5th. They already made it clear. They never made us an offer for May 5th. They didn't want, the cost-benefit analysis was too rough for them. They didn't want to run the risk of a Derevyanchenko with a very low license fee sitting there from HBO. They made it very clear they didn't want the risk. But the whole reason there's a mandatory challenger, and in a case where he's a real legit guy, is so that guy's not screwed out of his chance, and he too can pay his family's, you know, living expenses. He can support his kids and his wife. That's why a mandatory's there. I got no hard feelings on Triple G, and in fact, if they came to us and they said, we're gonna vacate the belt the day after, but just give us the exception for May 5th, we don't care about May 5th. I care about what happens after May 5th. And right now, they have no intention to fight that mandatory. They're gonna stay in that Canelo sphere, even though they're sitting out and waiting a guy's suspension, like we're supposed to walk away because some clown got suspended?
What's your take